Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stream, welcome to the channel, welcome back to the Mario and Luigi Brothership content. We are here today to continue the story once more. It has been a little while since we played, but luckily we weren't in the middle of anything. We're actually getting ready to begin another adventure. Because last time we did a couple things. We actually did our first boss fight, and also we did a bunch of side quests. So we're gonna get hard into it again and see what happens next. We got the homie Ark and Connie here. They're gonna tell us something interesting, I hope. Let's see. Mario Luigi! A beautiful night shot of the mini tree! Pew! Did you see it? Even better, it fixed the broken sea current. Sure, it looks that way, yeah. But what was that light? Yeah, that light. It seems familiar. A great lighthouse, maybe? Yes, you're right. It looks like the light from the great lighthouse. Light from the great lighthouse, but why would it come from the mini tree? Is the great lighthouse a super dungeon, I hope? They gotta be connected in some way. Well, whatever the reason, that light seems to be showing us the way to go. That's what I think. Right! It's a safe bet that there's a great lighthouse somewhere in the fixed current. So, get that lighthouse working? It's gonna show us the way to go again. The great lighthouse is full of enemies right now. Thought so. What were we even doing at that lighthouse, Ark? Actually, the land split apart. I got stranded with my dad in Rainforest Island. I was looking around at nearby waters and saw the islands floating by one. We knew something bad had happened in Concordia. Why did the land break apart? I guess surveying the seas so I'd find the answer. Then one day, a dark shadow crept up us from behind. By the time you noticed, it was already too late. Feels like that we were carried out to the Great Lighthouse. I saw it all, such strange creatures. After that, I don't remember so much. What about your dad? Oh, Ark. No need to worry. I'm sure Dad's fine. It's just... No, it's nothing. That's something. Forget it. Let's just get to the lighthouse, okay? We'll teach those strange creatures a lesson. We won't be sure the great lighthouse is light. Alright, oh, looks like we got a new side quest, which means we gotta do one. Ark's secret. Ark has been separated from his father for a long time. He acts like everything is fine, but it seems like something's on his mind. Let's talk to Ark, because he's the owner of this side quest, and I guess we're gonna uncover this secret right now. Huh? The thing I was about to say before? So, I was hoping, Mario, Luigi, will you find my spyglass for me? I thought it'd just be a nuisance before, so I couldn't bring myself to ask. Pretty sure it's still there, somewhere on Rainforest Island. Okay. Alright, so they're continuing to remind us that some side quests in this game are time gated, so if you don't do them basically as soon as you get assigned them and you proceed the story, they won't be available anymore. So we're gonna go ahead and do this. He's just asked for a spyglass. I don't know where it could be, but we're gonna try to find it. And hopefully get something really nice for doing it. And after that, we'll see what happens next, and hopefully continue the story. I would like to challenge a great lighthouse and fly fight a boss. That would be really cool. I think we're out of the tutorial section of the game where they're just holding our hands through everything, and now we're gonna, you know, actually fight something seriously, which I'm excited for. That first boss fight was interesting, but I'm really excited for the story to actually go forward. Our spyglass, it's gotta be here somewhere. Maybe someone picked it up. Guess we better ask around. Alright, let's talk to the denizens of Rainforest. Now we can take the pipe to other islands, although I might stay right here for a while. I'll have to ponder as I listen to the raindrops. Spyglass? Haven't seen one, sorry. Did you master the art of carrying things? You're just hoping it helps you up in life. A spyglass? No, I'm sorry, but I don't know anything about it. Try to get some. See what the monster experience once drops are like. Over here.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
10 each? That's not super good. Right, have to dodge the monsters since they're only dropping 10 experience points right now. Where are we till our next level up? Stats. 344? Yeah, no, we're not gonna fight 300 monsters before we we're not gonna fight 30 monsters so we can level up, so we're just gonna try our best to avoid them and try to find the side quest item. I think there's a monster around here. If not, hopefully it's just a person. What's up? The monster took over our favorite spot. What can we do? I think we just have to wait and hope it goes somewhere else. It looks like it's trying to protect something valuable. Tread carefully there, buddy. Don't worry, we'll handle it. What's bleeding back there? Is it the spyglass we're looking for? There's a whole gang of them. Alright, let's use the bro attack. Red shell. And I think red shell targets multiple enemies. That was only one enemy. I think green shell targets multiple enemies. It goes back and forth between the monsters. Yeah, okay. Alright, good job.
I got you.
You got Arc Spyglass. Alright, that was easy. They have to go too deep into the rainforest to find it. Nice, let's give it to Arc. Alright, let's go back to base camp. You guys are tough. You saved our bacon. You know, that was our favorite spot. Thanks a lot for driving off that monster. You're very welcome, guys. Enjoy your little spot there. Alright, let's go back to the main island. Give Arc his spyglass, see what we get in return for being such good people. And then we'll see what they want us to do next. If no more side quests pop up, Lord willing, then we will continue the story. I'm not sure what all entails the Great Lighthouse we're about to do. I'm sure it's a dungeon. I'm sure it's gonna be decently long enough, but I don't expect it to be like, you know, well, it could be many things. It could be a couple things, but I don't expect it to take, you know, all day to beat. It's 8. I started streaming a little bit later because I was tired today, but after I took a cat nap, I gained the energy to stream and record again. So we're gonna try this to force some content out, and hopefully it doesn't come out as flop. You found my spyglass! Yep, here you go. Thanks so much! I'll never forget this as long as I live! I'm gonna look out to the sea right with it right now! can see so far. Glad we were able to find it for you, good buddy. This spyglass, it brings back so many memories of my dad. Alright, here we go. More backstory. Side quest content, shit you wouldn't get otherwise. I can't see today either. No, there's no Unitree. Right, the connector's flow is still blocked. The lighthouse here is out. Great lighthouse too, I guess. What in the world is happening? Don't want to think about it, but something must have happened to the Unitree. All I can do is hope that Cosette knows how to fix this. You mean Cosette the Botanist? Yes, that's right, Cosette the Botanist. If something's up with the Unitree, she's the one who know what to do. It's the Botanist's job to light the great lighthouses. What's going to happen now? The world. Won't it go back to how it was before? A world with no connector is like, well, it's like you without a mustache. Are we done for? Is there no hope at all? I wonder if I can carry on without a mustache. Ark, this is the dangerous time for sure. Without a connector, the lights will start going out. Our way of life will become difficult. Only yesterday I was making a plug radish cake. The oven went off, but my cake was only half baked. The continent is in pieces. You don't know what's become of the Unitree or Cosette. But understand this, son. If you lose heart, then you really are done for. This is exactly the kind of time you need to keep moving forward. We'll find our way. We'll make sure that connector flows freely again. That's right, Dad. We'll get it flowing again for sure. That's my boy. Now let's go. Ah! Ah! And that's what happened. Those birds must be pretty strong because they picked him up pretty easily. He was a big circular guy. I understand Ark, but his dad was like, you know, he had a dad bod. Strong birds. And just like that, they whisked us off to the Great Lighthouse. Oh, that's it. It was my dad. He put me in that castle and sent me out to sea. I see. Maybe he's still at the Great Lighthouse. Yes, he must be. Like you said, this is exactly the kind of time when you need to keep moving forward. I mean, let's head to the next island. We got the Arc Scope. Is that an equipable item? What do we got here? The Arc Scope. Increased experience earned by 50% if you win a battle without taking any damage. Oh, interesting. Okay, so let's see. Mario has the Encounter Belt, which increases his first strikes by 50. And Luigi has the First Ground Belt, which increases damage dealt by first attack by 30. Well, bonus experience will be nice, but I don't really want to give up my attack bonus just yet. So maybe I think we can get extra equipment slots as we level up the story, or level up throughout the story. So hopefully, hopefully that will happen soon. Okay, so when does this lighthouse appear? Oh, you have to go to this current? I think so. Alright, let's go to this current. Now we gotta actually wait for the ship to fucking sail because we're on an actual boat, basically. And now I have to either find things to do or wait, I guess. See if there are any side quests, perhaps, that people are talking about. See what the gossip girls are talking about over here. We're sadly getting more and more islands connected. There should still be plenty of islands in other seas. Adventure awaits! Alright, so they got nothing going on. Let's go out and make it. Hey, what's up? For you, only the best. Buy one, put it to the test. What do you got, make it? Speed gloves, HP gloves, BP gloves. Treasure specs make defeated enemies drop items more often. Encounter belt, nimble crown has a chance to give you the first turn in given combat. First round belt, luck charm. Okay, nothing in particular. No, we're all good, thank you. Thank you. Now we just gotta wait for. Like I said, I'm not seeing any side quests pop up or anything. So now we're just gonna wait for this next island to pop up, and then we'll get busy. But yeah, definitely wanted to stream. Last week I took a break from streaming because we finished the Planet Vera in Tower Fantasy, and we did a big nuclear spawn stream. And now I'm giving Tower Fantasy a break. And now that Tower Fantasy, which is one of the bigger games that we've been playing, is kind of on the back burner right now. We gotta put other content on the channel, you know. And it's been a while since I played Mario Luigi Brothership. I've kind of been shafting it a little bit because I've been tired after work. I mean, today wasn't hard or anything, but I woke up early and then got up at like, 2:30, which isn't bad. Tomorrow's gonna be more rough, so I decided I need to stream today because I'm not gonna stream tomorrow. I'm gonna have another early shift and then I'm gonna be ending at like 5:30. So, it's nice that we have hours coming in, but we're not gonna get any streaming time done at this rate. So, oh, Easter Rock, what's up? You know this girl. You guys. Oh, I see. I didn't think you guys would be Mario and Luigi. Wow, that rocks. I have a request for you. What's up? You guys are linking up Drifting Islands, right? Yes. So, while you're out looking for Drifting Islands, I'd like you to find rare reefs for me. Of course, there'll be something in it for you. If you find a lot of reefs for me, there's a reward in it for you. How many reefs are there? I guess if you can do it on the side, you might try it as well. Wow, that rocks. Also, you take a good look at the ocean map, you can make out positions of the reefs. Okay, that's good. It'd rock if you could use the big cannon to get a good look at the reef shape. Alright. I'm looking forward to it. These are rockin' reefs. In Concordia seas, you'll sometimes spot rare reefs with strange shapes. Notice them on the ocean map, discover them with the big cannon scope, and then tell Easter Rocks you'll reward you based on the number you found. It's fun to explore all the corners of Concordia in search of reefs. Enjoy all the different shapes. Alright, so now we got another thing we have to look for and collect, basically. How are you doing? This is the energy lit up. The new car is connected. What in the world? Ooh, got a reef coming up. Let us hit the... Is that it over there? Discovered Weeping Lion Reef. That's a lot of different reefs. That's like, God, that's like maybe 20 or 30. That's way more than 20. I think 30. I can't really tell. Let me just count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Huh, I actually guessed it pretty okay. I just eyeballed it. It was actually 20. I should trust myself more. Alright, well that's the Weeping Lion Reef, so hopefully she'll give us something for finding that for her. See what she likes, see what she says. You guys, he found a reef for me. The number of rare reefs he found for me so far is 1. Find 2 more and I'll give you a reward. It's just the thought of something that rocks. See, I really want to take my time and admire the gorgeous reefs you found for me. So I'm thinking of making some reef replicas. Sure, it'll take some time, no doubt about it. You guys can go off adventuring, and I'll bet I'll have one done next time you're on shipshape. Count on it. Alright, we'll count on it. Now we're just waiting for this next island to pop out, because we're on a new reef and we're about to swim in a big circle, so hopefully we find what we're looking for soon. But yeah, what was I talking about before? Yeah, now that we're done with Tower Fantasy, we're taking a break, and we have basically an open slot in our schedule, especially on Mondays, basically, where we stream Tower Fantasy. So now that we do, we're trying to find other games to basically play, and definitely trying to catch up on games, because we've been really ignoring Mario Luigi Brothership for a while, and Fox and Forest, which I'm going to try to stream tonight as well, because I've been saying that I will stream it, but then like not, because I was too tired. Now that I'm not as tired, we're going to try. So it's not going to be a late night for stream, obviously, because I do have work early in the morning, but we're still going to play, and we're going to get some content out on the channel, you know? So hopefully we can make that happen. Ah, this breeze feels so nice. Alright, Connie. No problem. We're just waiting for another island to pop up, I guess. We're about to swim in this big circle, and now we gotta wait for this island to pop up. So, like... I mean, we found a reef, which is nice, but I thought, you know, we were gonna go to the... We were gonna connect to the Great Lighthouse, too. Alright, so let's see what this map looks like. Okay, so that was just a big circle where we found that reef. There's obviously something up there too. And this is gonna bring us to the other seas. Is that a lighthouse? Oh, that's a boat right there. Okay. I think I understand this now. Alright, there's a problem here. This method of travel is incredibly way too slow. And, I had to go all the way up here to get this circle because I didn't go there before. So we're gonna do that before we go over here, because we go over here, we're gonna progress the story, obviously. And I guess we can see, we can make out with the reefs, I think. I think those are reefs right there, which is nice. They're giving us a hint. But, like I said, this is an incredibly slow method of travel, so this is gonna fucking suck. But we're gonna try our best to enjoy it and remain positive for the YouTube viewing experience, because no one's gonna want to watch me if I'm complaining about it the entire time. It's just gonna be something that kind of fucking barfs, because it's like, bro, no other Mario Luigi game literally does this. And it's just a really strange way of deciding to travel. Like, I understand we're on a ship, and it's not a fucking mechanical ship, so it's gonna, you know, take its time to go across the ocean, but it's literally the ocean. Like, I mean, sorry, as a fan of One Piece, you know, fucking Luffy didn't get to the Grand Line, from the East Blue to the Grand Line in like a couple days. I mean, probably took a month, and now it's gonna take me however long to go from this current to this current to this new current. Then I gotta go all the way fuck back down here to this current. Like, Jesus, come on, Nintendo. The concept department was really fucking struggling with this one, huh? Like, you guys couldn't have thought of a better concept to traverse the ocean with? I mean, every character, every denizen that we're talking to is a fucking power chord, basically. But we're on a rock ship with plants and nature all over it, so we're just moving at the speed of the fucking nature, but we have electricity possible, basically. So instead of being on a fucking awesome badass cruise ship, it's literally a giant fucking rock, and we're drifting through the currents, and now I have to wait till we do it. I don't even think it'd be worth time to like go to the other islands and grind for a little bit. Like, I probably could if the ship if the ship continues moving while I go to the islands. I guess that would be nice, but it's kind of dumb. Like, they could have done something cooler than this. So now I have to fucking wait for this, and then I'm gonna do more waiting. Who thought that was a good idea? Alright, let's see. I don't know where the best place for me to level up is. It might be Rumble Island, because the monsters might be a little bit stronger, but I don't know. Apparently there are 3 of these little light bulb guys still in Rainforest I haven't gotten yet, so maybe we can try to look for them, and hopefully the ship continues going to where it needs to be. We have all day, so we might as well try to find these little collectibles. And, let's try to find these things. There's 3 apparently, so they shouldn't be too hard to find. The ship is still going, right? Yes, it is. Alright, you can see by the mini-map at the top left corner. The ship is still going, so that's good. You just gotta, you know, be patient, you know? Like, I literally haven't experienced this for a whole section of my life already. Like, I used to work on boats, and, like, you know, the traverse between one town to the next on the river shit wasn't, you know, wasn't the most boring thing possible. It was like, dude, you can't fast travel in real life. You're fucking on a boat. Like, alright, well, we're gonna try to find these light bulbs, and by the time we get to this next current, hopefully you find what we're looking for. I don't know though. Is it this over here? What's this? Did I open this yet? I could have sworn I did.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Alright, good job. Still trying to find this next group of sprite bulbs. Just don't know where they could be. Luckily, this map isn't ginormous, so we can possibly find them in time to explore this next island. Oh, you hit me. I wonder how much experience points these guys dropped. These guys dropped a decent amount of experience points, but they probably are still just as weak as, you know, these fucking losers we're dealing with.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
14 each. Alright, that's not as bad as 10. So these guys are dropping terrible experience points, but it could be better. So we're not gonna, you know, hunt these monsters down. I'm gonna try to focus on finding these bulbs, but I really don't really know where they could be. They could be anywhere on this island. And now we're almost at where we need to be. It's not like the light bulbs are time gated or anything like that, so I can always come back here and shit, but I was talking a lot of shit about us taking forever to get to where we need to be on this current. And now that we're already there, I'm like not ready to fucking go back to the main island and shit, or the main ship rather. But we're there now, so if anything pops up on the map, then the game will discover it for us. I don't remember how to do this puzzle. Okay. Let's see whatever I'm looking for is up here. Alright. That switch. I don't think there's anything over there. This is where the toads were, so there might have been a bright bulb over here that I might have missed. Oh, damn. I didn't see that monster. Oh, okay, I forgot. These guys are still kind of blocking the way here. So the bulbs are probably this way, but they're like doing something. Alright, yeah, so okay. They're playing their little flower garden, I forgot, so it's probably this way. So I'll remember that for next time. And hopefully, we'll have found what I'm looking for. Alright, so that's all taken care of. So we'll come back here later when their flower garden is done, and hopefully we can get those Destiny bolts. I forgot that was the case, but it's been a while since I played, so don't kill the messenger. I'm just playing the game. Right? It's just a let's play. It's not a walkthrough. It's not gonna be perfect. It's just, you know, me playing the game, providing my commentary and insight and reviewing as we play it, and hoping that you guys enjoy what you hear come out of my mouth through your microphone or headphones or whatever listening device you're using, and you're harnessing the data I'm giving you to influence your opinion about my video, myself, the game you're watching, and maybe even determining if you want to buy this game yourself. And thus the cycle continues and you continue shilling money for Nintendo. Alright, but I'm not sure if anything popped up on this current though, because we just did this whole circle on this current, and maybe there's a reef that we might have missed. Maybe they won't tell me if there's a reef showing up, but we're on this current right now, so we're gonna run back to our ship shape and hope that we run into a reef and collect that for our girl. And then we will please get out the damn way. Fucking monsters. Alright. No, that's the wrong way. God damn it. I pressed A. Okay, I'm gonna do it twice. Platforming, guys, you know? Alright. Oh, don't touch me. Alright. I don't think there are any more monsters in this area. There might be, but I don't think so. Okay, now that we're back here, let's go to Ship Shape Island and see if there's any reefs here, I guess. It didn't mention anything on the mini-map. It didn't say anything at all about any islands or reefs, so hopefully we find something. I highly doubt the programmers would waste time putting a whole current all the way up here and then nothing being here. That would be crazy, especially if we went all the way up here talking all that shit to do it, and then not only was there nothing there, the programmers put nothing there for me to find. That would be crazy. So let's hope that's not the case. It would be extremely toxic if that was the case, because not only would I have been talking shit on the programmers who made the damn game, it would have been a massive waste of time for myself. So let's hope that's not the case. Let's see what's going on in our viewing canon. Alright, let's see. Not seeing anything. Maybe is that a rock right there? Are the rocks reefs? I don't think so. I mean, it might be, but are we gonna do a whole circle to see? I mean, I hope something pops up here. Why would there be a circle up here with nothing to find? So, I mean, at least there were other islands and stuff, right? On each current so far, there's been other islands and shit. So like at least there's either gonna be another island to explore or like something to like look at and shit. So let's give it another loop around, I guess, and hope something pops up on the shit. Because it would make no sense for this to be a whole thing up here and then nothing being discovered. Like, I mean, anything could pop up over here, but still, like I said, every current we've been on so far has something on it, whether it be an island or something to discover. So let's continue looking out to the sea, like old weary captains looking for a lost treasure. Or perhaps a treasure that was not even developed by the developers / programmers of this game. I mean, hey, like, we know the reefs are supposed to look really decorative and stuff, but like, if nothing pops up on the map or even like on this screen where we're supposed to be discovering shit to discover, like, wouldn't it make sense for there to be something to be here at all on this map? Is there anything in the sky? Could that be a thing? Could there be stuff in the sky that we need to look for too, perhaps? Those are the seagulls and stuff. I thought the seagulls might be something, because there's like a seagull right here. Okay, hey guys, guess what? That was a whole big circle with nothing on it. Isn't that fucking crazy? I topped all that shit, and not only was I basically correct, I wasted everybody's time, so now we're doubly correct. So that's fucking weird. Why would they even have this? Why would they do this? Maybe something pops up here later, you know? Maybe like the story happens, and like, you know, something pops up right here, and it's like, oh, a secret for now. We'll give them a shot, you know? Oh, I kind of missed my turn at Albuquerque because I was talking shit, but hopefully we'll get back on it. This sucks. All right, this method of travel fucking sucks. This is like episode fucking 8 or 9 of this Let's Play, and I'm already feeling it. Like, the gameplay itself is fine. It's very Mario and Luigi. This method of travel is the worst method of travel we've had yet, and I'm talking like Superstar Saga, just walking around the planet, right? Mario and Luigi part of this time, going to portals, going back in time. Bowser's Inside Story, inside of Bowser, then leaving Bowser and going to the Mushroom Kingdom as Mario and Luigi and also Bowser. I didn't play the other ones after that, but this is like very unimaginative and not that cool. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this video. I might splice it all out or fucking, I don't know, but this is bad. This isn't cool at all. Like I said, maybe something will pop up right here and they'll be like, oh, the secret spot and shit. Okay, cool. You know, that'll be the only redeeming factor of this entire rant up to this point. But aside from that, this travel method is not good. This is a very bad travel method. I don't know how else to really like cut this cake. It's entirely way too slow. There's nothing to do on this damn island. I mean, not that it's the biggest ship ever, but like, these NPCs aren't not that interesting. Like, there might be a side quest every now and then, and that's fun, obviously. But like, in terms of like, you know, a hub, this is a very uninspired hub. I know when we continue the story and stuff, like maybe more shops will open, more people will appear. But like, nah, man. You know, just this is a big nah, man. And look, that's gonna dock some points off for the final review. Like I said, I'm really leaning on the story and the gameplay basically at this point. But in terms of the travel method, that's a whole point off. Like, if we're getting a 9 out of 10 score, that's the point off. So if this game was perfect up to this point, that's already we're at a 9. So if we're at a 10, we're at a 9 now, because this travel method is not good at all. And now we have to wait a year to get back on the route I was going to go on, basically, before I did the side quest and then saw this, you know, current up here that I wanted to do, just see, make sure I didn't miss anything. And lo and behold, I missed nothing, because fucking there was nothing there. The programmers didn't do it yet or at all. So like I said, the only redeeming factor that can change this entire scenario is if hopefully something pops up, something rises from the ocean, like fucking, you know, Pokemon or some shit, and like the Ocean Temple King pops up right here, and then we can go confront it and shit. That would be the only thing. But aside from that, why is a circle here? Look at it. Look, this is where we started, right? This is the first circle we started at, and then the second circle we started at, and then we discovered this current and shit. And, you know, this current popped up, and then this current popped up, and this is all story shit right here. And this is obviously the reef we just discovered. What is the point of this reef, though? Or this current, rather? Nothing's here. No island, no reefs, no nothing. Like, they couldn't even like give me like a foreshadowing reef, like, oh, what's that rock over there? We don't know yet. And then we meet the girl, oh, look, it's a reef. Go over there and get it, remember? No, it's not even that. There's no reef. So it's like, what was the point to this? Like, why did I come all the way up here? And now we're gonna slowly make our way back down here so we can continue the story finally after 40 minutes of recording. This is bad. So yeah, hey, I'm not a game designer, guys. I'm just the gamer. But hey, I think I know how to plot a game in a story, and that's not how you do it. Like, despite being on a ship in One Piece, they make being on the ship kind of interesting. Shit happens in the ocean. Nothing's happened yet. We haven't ran into rough waters or stormy seas or a pirate attack. Oh, guys, defend the people. No, maybe that'll happen soon because there's obviously more, you know, oceans to explore on Concordia. This is just the first ocean. But this is a bad start, okay? Just to throw it out, bad start. If we're at, like I said, if we start this whole adventure at a perfect 10 out of 10, we're immediately at a 9 out of 10. Based on this based on the sole way we travel the planet. This is artificial padding at worst, and artificial lengthening at best. Like, this is not good. So hopefully in about another 30 minutes we'll get back on track and we'll see what this new area that's all dark reveals. I can see we have a couple currents right, or not currents, what's it called? Reefs right here, so we'll definitely get something for our girl, I already forgot her name. Isa Rocks? So, like, you know, we're gonna get something for our troubles, but this right here was a massive waste of time. So literally, unless anything pops up right here, like the water temple or some shit, like, I'm not gonna be happy. Like, this was a massive waste of time, and that's not cool at all. So yeah, that's my rant. 9 episodes into this Let's Play, and we're already at 9 out of 10. And I'm more than willing to take more points off. Like, look, I'm critical of games. Alright, like, you think I'm just a Let's Player? Oh, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. No, bro, I'm literally reviewing the games as we play them, so you know, like, when to buy it or not. And that goes for every game I play, whether it's old, new, or recent. You feel me? I could review Earthbound right now and be like, oh yeah, don't play this game, bro. And people are like, why? Because it's old. He's like, oh, okay. He's like, yeah, no shit. It's old. Like, but fucking no, like, this is crazy. So here we are, finally, after renting so long. We're on a new fucking route. Oh, and look at that, a new island. Is that it right there? God damn it, that was terrible. Florall Island. Alright, let's see what Florall Island is about. Do we have to get closer to launch at it? Yeah. Alright, let's just go right there. We're going right into it. A new island, a new saga, a new story. Here we go. God, that was ass. 43 minutes into the video, all I've done so far was one side quest. That's not good at all. That's bad. That's very bad. Nintendo, hey, you know, IGN, for all the shit we give them, they gave you guys a 5 out of 10 in this game. Oh, Luigi went out the water. Get Luigi out the water. That's just probably deep as a mother. Look, IGN gave this game a 5 out of 10, which I think is crazy. And I'm already at a 9. Do not make me rate it lower to get as close to IGN, bro. That will be bad. Because then it will justify them, because I'm always right. So if I agree with them, then that means they're right. We don't want that. So let's try to stick with 9. And, you know, just finish strong. Okay, here we go. New island.
Oh, yeah.
We got a boo biscuit. Alright, cool. Let's see what's going on here on Florall Island. What's up? Did I just see you guys fall from the sky?
Oh, yeah.
Yahoo! You're from the ship-shaped island? And you got shot here by a cannon? Holy smokes! There's such a thing as being too committed to the bit. Yep. Alright, this guy has a shot. What do you got selling? Anything I can interest you in? Take a look what I got. What kind of items you got? Anything new? No, we got all these items. We're pretty okay on items. Gear. Picnic boots. You can get that to Luigi if you want. Picnic hammer. Increase their hammer damage. But that's what. Excuse me. Jeez, I have hiccups now. Rambling so much, I got the hiccups. Sorry, guys. Alright. Picnic hammer for 300 gold. I'll buffer hammer damage. Picnic wear and cozy wear. Boost defense by 20% each time you take damage. Oh. Well, that would be good for Luigi for sure. That'll make him more tanky, so I can definitely give him that. Not that I intend to take damage anyways. So I'll give Luigi the picnic wear and probably Mario the picnic hammer. I'll try to get them both the picnic hammer because they're both obviously hammer users. But obviously since Mario is the damage character, he's the one that I want to have most of the... I'm going to dedicate the money towards having him be with an attack, obviously. So I can get him the picnic hammer. And then Luigi can have the cozy wear, because that'll increase his defense every time he takes damage, which is nice. Alright, so we got 2 new hammers. Do we want new picnic boots? Yeah, we'll get Luigi the picnic boots just so we can have recent boots. There we go. Alright. Thank you. Alright, now we just got updated on our gear. Let's see what's going on here on Florall Island. Hit the save block, love to see it. Alright, let's reach this lighthouse. Let's see what's going on here. This place looks beautiful. Wow, check it out, guys. There's nothing better than a nice floral village, you know? Oh. I was not expecting that. We got us some mushroom. There might be stuff down there. I don't think so. Oh, what's up? What are you looking at? You saw something, didn't you? What was it?
Oh yeah.
Oh, is it these right here? Let's go for it. Alright, let's see what else we got. Was there anything down here? I don't want to miss anything, obviously. Alright, no? Okay, that's good. We're going this way, but I think there's a way to go left as well, so we'll make sure that I'm paying attention to all of our angles. We got a new monster right here. This is probably a slightly stronger version of the monster we thought before, the Rumbla Island. So let's see what the experience drops are like here.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, speed up, huh? Stat changes. Sometimes your stats may temporarily raise or lower by gear or enemy attack. Stat changes can affect power, defense, speed, and stats. You'll see an icon next to the affected bro. Emergency guard has no help against stat reductions, so watch out for enemies that cause them. Enemies can also boost their stats or have their stats lowered by Mario Luigi attacks. Keep an eye out on any stat changes during battle.
Oh yeah.
28 experience points each? Alright, that's not bad. This might be a place to grind. So you know we gotta get those levels. Alright, let's jump on these flowers. Oh, sorry. Okay, actually, before we go all the way that way, let me see what was over here, because there might have been stuff in this direction. We saw this gate that was closed, so let's see if there's anything this way. Was this where we came from? Yeah, power save block. Let's see what's up this way. There's already looking out to be a big island for sure. Oh, we got one of these guys. Oh, sorry. I pressed the wrong buttons, but Luigi's good. Got that one, Luigi. Oh, looks like we got another one right here. Oh, they're all high up. Don't go anywhere. Ugh, we got one. You know what you know what's gonna happen? We're gonna learn a new bros ability and be able to fly through or jump through wide gaps like this. So we're gonna get probably the spin jump ability where Luigi hops on my head and then we twister spin across large gaps. So it's nice that we're finally gonna learn that ability. That's the classic Mario Luigi Superstar Saga ability. So we're gonna learn that, and I think they're foreshadowing it with these flowers that we're jumping on. We're kind of doing like twirl jumps with these flowers. So they're gonna be like, yeah, well, let's teach you the kingdom's natural ancient kind of technique, and you know we're gonna learn the twirl jump on our own and not have to worry about the flowers as much. So that'd be nice. All right, let's see what's going on here. They just aren't blooming. You know, ever since the lane broke apart, Connect Art isn't flowing like it should. But I don't know if that's the reason some of these buds here aren't blooming. If they all bloomed, you have a bridge to the lighthouse on the opposite shore. Okay, how can you make these buds bloom? These buds have hard shells. Maybe they open and give them a good whack. But as you can see, some of these buds are out of reach. What? You can get those if you have something to send flying to them? Well, pretty hint if this is right here. This flower is spits up a lot of seed pods, one after the other. A lot of them fall to the ground though. Too much for one person to handle. If my back, shoulders, and knees were so creaky, I could try to help. Oh, what to do? What to do? What do you think about Luigi?
Oh yeah!
Alright, so
Oh, yeah.
you want to stay in the Luigi? Oh, okay, it's gonna activate on its own. Nice little rhythm game. What? You made those buds bloom. We can cross the flower bridge again. Thank you. That was a nice little rhythm game. Executed flawlessly. Because we got rhythm, baby.
Oh yeah!
Alright. Let's pluck up these turnips. See what this girl has to say in response. Have you heard about Grumpy Turnip? You might find him buried in the ground. People who meet him get long lectures that might be helpful, or they might not. Personally, I don't go around pulling up blood branches, so I'll never meet him. Alright, so we'll probably meet Grumpy Turnip. Alright, so there's more this way.
Oh yeah! Yeah!
Alright, before we go all the way that way, because now we're like, you know, we're exploring this big island, let us kind of go back to where we were and make sure we're finding everything. Because if we go closer to the lighthouse, that's obviously what the story is, basically. So before we go all the way there, let's double back and see what we missed out on that other
Oh
way.
yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
These guys are dropping decent experience points, so that's good. Alright, so before we go up that way, let us go back over here and get whatever treasure is this way. Okay, that's where we just came from. Wait a minute. Oh no. That is where we just came from. That's where we need to go. Alright, let's see. Alright, what was up this way? Oh, wait. Okay, maybe I'm tripping. This is where we're gonna have to use the spin dash. I think this is that last bolt that we could get. Yeah, okay, so we can't get you yet, so we'll get you in a second. And then, alright, so this is the beginning of the island, so we are supposed to go forward. I'm just making sure that I don't miss anything, because I hate missing stuff on my first go-through of a whole kind of section, or area. So we're gonna go back to where we belong. And just make sure I'm not tripping and forgetting something. But I think we're okay. So now we know that we're not missing anything, let's go towards this lighthouse, I guess. I've never seen you before. Is this your first time on Florall Island? What do you think of our bouncy flowers? Aren't they a hoot? Yes, they are. They are a hoot hoot cake. Alright. One-up mushroom.
Oh yeah!
Jumped early.
Let's go. Oh yeah.
Oh, I guess I was just jumping on that enemy who was right in front of me.
Let's go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I didn't do it, right? I don't think I did, actually. Oh, he's healing. No, jumped early. Luigi gets defensive support. Taking damage is pretty fucking cool.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
This guy's beefy.
Oh yeah.
Oh man. Try to attack one monster, another one attacks me. He's like, don't attack my buddy!
Let's go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Getting close to leveling up. Like I said, I'm not trying to fight all the enemies, but it's gonna happen.
Go time. Let's go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Alright, that was all the bad guys in this area. Alright, let's proceed forward.
Yeah.
Got syrup jar. Wow! It's Mario and Luigi!
Oh.
Alright, I gotta save these fucking toads. Alright, what do we...
Oh yeah.
How'd you guys get over there?
Luigi?
What do you think about Luigi? What's up? Oh yeah? You feel a new ability coming on? One that can say get you over cliffs? You got something like that in you?
Mario! Oh yeah!
I guess the answer is yes. Tilt R to select UFO spin. Whoa, what the? Spin with X. Press Y to stop.
Oh yeah!
That's amazing. How do you do that? That's the kind of thing you can pull off when you work together. You two guys are real pros, making that a pros move. Eh? Eh? Nothing? A bruise move? A browse move? A bros move? That's the one. Learn UFO spin. Bros moves. Mario and Luigi can work together to perform bros moves, which will help you get through all sorts of obstacles and traps. So learn more throughout your adventure. Mario and Luigi can only do bros moves when they're together. This one, they'll turn into a UFO and float a short distance through the air. Tilt R to select the move, press X to transform into UFO, and use L to move around. Use this move to get across gaps you can't make by jumping. Mario! Oh, and Luigi too! What a stroke of luck! Do you happen to know where we are? I hope Princess Peach is safe. I worry about her. Ah, I gotcha. Huh? Shape iron, you say? You're going to reconnect our islands and bring the world back to normal? You always aim high, Mario Luigi. I had the Shape Island too. What's this iron link to it?
Let's go! Oh yeah!
Alright, cool. Alright, so now we got that ability, so we can clear those gaps and get that shine sprite that we saw earlier. Let's continue exploring the rest of this island. I think there's a rhythm puzzle coming up for us that we need to do. So we'll do that in just a second.
Let's go! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Let's go! Oh yeah!
I am right in front of this fucking guy. Jesus Christ.
Go! Let's go!
Alright, got some coinage. Okay, there's another UFO spot. See if there's anything down here before we totally skip over it. You know, I always like to make sure that, whenever there's these types of, like, you know, spots where, okay, so how do I let go of each other? Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
It's not gonna make that clear for me for some reason. I always like to make sure that before I, you know,
Oh yeah.
clear a gap and, you know, cross a long distance to check that distance to see if I might have missed anything. I don't know, just the exploration guy in me that's like, alright, well, what if we did something by, you know, clearly doing what the game wanted me to do? Like, what if there was something back there? And then, of course, the developers say, no, there's nothing over there, you're tripping. Like, you're right, but, you know, what if? And shit, so. We always look. We always look. Alright, let's see. So we're back here, which means we can get that one shine sprite back here, right? We have a map, right? We can see a map of this island. Okay, yeah, alright. I would say, like, these maps are a little, not confusing, just, you know, they're very, you know, well developed and, they're very thorough. Okay. So let's go back this way. Actually, we're going this way. We get this shine sprite, or sprite bowl rather. And we got a bunch of stuff over there that we go on to get. Alright. See what else this island has to offer, you know? Got us the new ability. We're actually not going to use the red shell attack, we're going to use the green shell to try to attack more of them. I forgot that the red shell only has one enemy, so the green shell targets multiple. I feel like they switched that from past games in Mario Luigi Partners in Time and in Bowser's End Story. When you use the green shell ability, it would only attack one monster, and the red shell ability would continue on to the other monster. In this game, the colors are reversed, so we are once again, you know, breaking away from traditional Mario e Luigi norms and stereotypes to innovate and do new stuff, but at the same time we're forgetting our roots, you know? It just looks cool. And it's color coordinated, obviously, so that makes sense, but still is something to complain about. But I don't use that to check the score off or anything like that, you know. I already have other things I'm thinking about in my head that I'm not gonna bring up right now, because I want the game to continue to prove itself to me before I make any harsh judgments and criticisms. So, you know, we're just letting the game, you know, decide for itself what it wants to do before we, you know, make more sweeping, grandiose statements, you know. Alright, this is new, so okay,
Oh yeah.
oh, I missed. Oh, I keep missing.